Aww, I love birds. You love birds. Well, folks, everything is moving in a steady forward progression like it should. We've gotten a lot accomplished this year. It has been a very, very busy spring and summer. But I'm excited about everything that we have gotten accomplished. So I'll give you a little look-see about where we are with our projects. So this is where the screen porch project sits at this point in time. I started the cedar shingles. I've got the upper part all enclosed. I've got the door on that little storage area above. Everything is watertight. The skirting is all done, although there will be some forest green lattice over that. Dress it up a bit. The stairs are on this end, and then that grade's going to come up a little bit there. I'm going to let that sit for now to finish all the digging and stumping while I have the backhoe available. And then I'm going to get back on this project, and I'll bring you up to speed on this. I was showing this in more detail on Patreon last week, but I will do a follow-up video to bring everybody up to speed with this. Here's Tildy in the window. We've got the storage doors all in place. I was showing this on Patreon last week, I guess. This is high and dry storage in here, where I'm storing my tools and stuff, and I still have a little bit of work to do left on the back wall. But this will serve as a tool crib for me right now. Yeah, so this is how it looks on this side. So probably within a week I will get all the siding done. Then I'll have to get up there and trim out that roof, trim out that window, and make a louvered vent for way up there in the peak. But it really changed a lot this year. Now, I don't know if you remember, but this was all forest. This was all forest. It was no different than what was there. The trees came way up here. Okay, there's a stump there, there's a stump there, and this is the stone wall I built right in front of the cabin. All right, so the forest started here. Okay, there's a stump and a stump and a stump and a stump, right? And there's a stump here, etc., etc. So we got all of this cut out, and that's where our parking area is going to be. So the grade at the top is going to come out there. It might just slope down very gradually. That's going to get filled in with some good, probably crush and run, or some good driveway gravel. Lori had already started planting stuff over here, so I guess it's going to stay there. Yesterday I was digging in here though, and I accidentally ripped out one of her new rose bushes. I heard about that. She's got a few things planted here. Those rose bushes are looking good so far. Now, if they had flowers on them, I would have seen it, okay? But it wasn't looking too good anyway. So it got buried down there now. Over the last couple of years, you've seen us really busy with the tree cutting here. We took down a lot of trees, dragged the brush away, cut and split the firewood, which made good use of that. Talked about our plans for having a garden, for solar power, but we were heavily forested. We just kept moving forward as we could. But now we're jumping forward with major leaps and bounds. This will be our last year without a garden. So we're cutting and clearing, stumping and grading, making room for the workshop, for the solar power, for the gardens and the greenhouses. There's going to be some major changes going on. I'll show you what we've been up to. Well, people are always asking me what I'm going to do with my stumps, okay? I have my ATV trail that goes out back here, and I got some real soft areas. So when I have an excavator, not in here with the wheeled rig, I will take a few of these over there, and I will dig a trench and put the stumps in upside down. So the root ball is up, and it makes a really good base for a trail or a roadway in a soft area. Now, I was planning on renting an excavator for this, but my friend who had the barn there that I had helped him out and I loaned him my staging and stuff, well, he has this backhoe. So he offered it for me for a few days to get my project done. And it's been great. It's been a win-win. We help each other out, and that's the way things should be. Yeah, so I'm going to take a few of these stumps and just stack them out on the edge of the yard out here and use it as a bullet backstop. We like to target shoot. I don't want my bullets just flying into the woods, even though this is private property out here. Nobody's supposed to be out there. You never know if somebody is. Maybe a moose or a deer or something's walking through and your bullet hits it, you never even know. You kill it or you wound it. You know, you just got to play it safe and smart, you know, when you're shooting. Yeah, so with all of this garden area now, we're going to be in good shape. The workshop, some greenhouses, parking area up there. Mama will have some flower gardens in that area in the middle. Well, it's pretty amazing that that's the old camp though, huh? It's gonna look wonderful with all the cedar shingles on there. And then the whole camp is gonna get stained. And I don't know if we'll get it done this year, but the green roof will really make it pop. We've gotten a lot done this year. Yeah.
Lay cats in the cradle.
I can't read all the camera steady.
Frankie and the boss out walking in the woods, living life happy and free. Tracks in the snow everywhere they go, there's a pokey way up in that tree. A beaver built a pond where they have some fun, taking life a day at a time. Best friends until the end. Frankie and the boss, Frankie and the boss, Frankie and the boss.